Welcome back to our channel, where we uncover the hidden value of old and rare coins. In today's video, we're going to take a deep dive into a coin that you may have in your pocket right now, the 2014 1 dime coin with a D mint mark. While it might look like just another piece of change, this coin could be worth more than you think. We'll be exploring its history, the significance of the D mint mark, and most importantly, what this coin is worth in today's market if it's in good condition. So, if you're a coin collector, or just someone curious about the value of your everyday dimes, stay tuned until the end of the video. Let's start with a bit of background on the 2014 1 dime. This coin is part of the Roosevelt dime series, which has been in circulation since 1946. The design was introduced to honor the legacy of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt played a significant role in combating the polio epidemic in the U.S., which is why his image was chosen for the dime, a denomination that also plays a key role in fundraising for medical research. Fast forward to 2014, the dime's design remains largely unchanged, featuring Roosevelt's profile on the obverse side and the iconic torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse. What makes the 2014 dime special, however, is not necessarily the design but the mint mark and its condition. The D mint mark indicates that this dime was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the major U.S. minting facilities responsible for producing a significant portion of America's coinage. The D mint mark can be found just to the right of the base of Roosevelt's neck on the coin's obverse side. Coins minted at different locations can have varying values based on their rarity and demand. The Denver Mint has been producing coins since 1906, and while dimes from Denver are not particularly rare in general, collectors may still be willing to pay a premium for a 2014 dime in pristine condition, especially if it has certain desirable qualities, such as a flawless surface, sharp strike, or being uncirculated. When it comes to determining a coin's value, condition is everything. The grading scale for coins ranges from poor P1 all the way to mint state MS70, which is the highest possible grade. A dime that has been in circulation but is still in good condition typically falls in the range of good G4 to very fine VF20. However, if you have a coin that is in extremely fine EF40 or even uncirculated condition, its value could increase significantly. To ensure that you know the condition of your dime, it's best to get it professionally graded by a third-party service like PCGS or NGC. These services will assess the coin based on various factors like luster, surface marks, and overall appeal, giving it a grade that collectors will trust. Now let's get to the part you've all been waiting for: what is a 2014 1 dime with a D mint mark worth in today's market? If your dime is in good condition, meaning it has some wear but the details of Roosevelt's profile and the lettering are still clear, it's likely to be worth around its face value of 10 cents. Dimes like these are common and are typically not worth much above face value unless they are in exceptional condition or have a minting error. However, if you have a 2014 dime with the D mint mark in uncirculated or near perfect condition, the coin could be worth anywhere between $500 to $700 to collectors. While this may not seem like a huge return, it's certainly more than face value, and if you come across a roll of uncirculated dimes, the total value could add up quickly. Mint errors can also drive up the value of your dime. For example, if your 2014 D dime has a die crack, off-center strike, or double die error, it could be worth substantially more. Error coins are highly sought after in the numismatic community and can command prices anywhere from $700 to $1,000 or even higher depending on the rarity and severity of the error. So, while the 2014 1 dime with the D mint mark may not make you rich, it's always worth checking your spare change. If you come across one in uncirculated or excellent condition, or if you find one with a mint error, it could be worth more than its face value. Keep in mind that coins in perfect condition and those with errors are always more attractive to collectors, making them more valuable. If you're curious about the value of other coins in your collection, or you want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, be sure to check out our other videos. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Next up, if you're a coin collector, a history buff, or simply curious about the hidden value of your pocket change, then this video is for you. Today we'll be diving deep into a coin that many of us have likely come across, the 1977 one-dime coin. At first glance, it might just look like an ordinary dime, but could this common coin hold hidden value? We're going to explore its history, condition, and current market value in 2024. Stay tuned, because you might just be surprised by what this little coin could be worth today. The 1977 dime is part of the long-running Roosevelt dime series, which first entered circulation in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt. His image was chosen for the dime due to his efforts in combating polio and his role in founding the March of Dimes, a campaign dedicated to improving children's health. The design of the Roosevelt dime has remained largely unchanged throughout the years. On the obverse, you have Roosevelt's profile facing left, with the word Liberty inscribed to the left and the year 1977 at the bottom. The reverse features the iconic torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. By 1977, the U.S. dime had already transitioned away from its silver composition. The 1977 dime, like those produced after 1964, is made of a copper core with a cupronickel outer layer. Despite not containing any silver, certain factors like the condition, mint mark, and errors can still influence the coin's value. Before we get into the current value, let's talk about the significance of the mint mark. Mint marks are crucial when determining the rarity and value of a coin. The 1977 dime was minted in two different locations, Philadelphia and Denver. Dimes minted in Philadelphia will not have a mint mark, while those minted in Denver will feature a small D mint mark, just to the right of Roosevelt's neck. While neither mint is particularly rare for the 1977 dimes, collectors may place slightly higher value on coins depending on the mint mark, especially if they are in excellent condition. Coins from both mints were produced in large quantities, but error coins or exceptionally well-preserved examples are always sought after by collectors. Now let's dive into one of the most important factors when determining the value of a 1977 dime: its condition. When we talk about condition, we're referring to the overall state of the coin. Has it been circulated extensively, or is it in near pristine, uncirculated condition? A coin's grade will dramatically affect its market value. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state. The majority of 1977 dimes you'll come across are likely to be in circulated condition, ranging from good to very fine. In these grades, the coin will have noticeable wear, but key details like Roosevelt's facial features and the letters should still be clearly visible. If your 1977 dime is in extremely fine condition or better, it means it has minimal wear, and details like Roosevelt's hair and the torch on the reverse side remain sharp. For collectors, uncirculated coins, those with no signs of wear and perfect luster, are the most valuable. You can get a coin professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC, which will give your coin a standardized rating that collectors trust. Current market value in 2024. Alright, now for the big question: what is your 1977 dime worth in today's market? If your dime is in good condition, meaning it's been circulated but remains intact with readable details, it's likely worth around its face value of 10 cents. Dimes from the 1970s are relatively common, and in circulated condition, they generally don't fetch much more than face value. However, if your 1977 dime is in extremely fine or uncirculated condition, the value can increase. Uncirculated 1977 dimes, especially those with a high grade, can be worth anywhere from $200 to $500. The value will also depend on the demand within the coin collecting community. While it's not a fortune, this is significantly more than face value, especially if you happen to have a roll of these dimes in mint condition. One factor that can significantly boost the value of your 1977 dime is if it has a mint error. Error coins are always highly sought after by collectors, as they are much rarer than standard coins. For instance, if you come across a 1977 dime with a misstrike, off-center strike, or die crack, it could be worth far more than a regular dime in good condition. Some mint error coins can fetch prices ranging from $10 to $50 or even more depending on the rarity and severity of the error. Always keep an eye out for unusual markings or imperfections on your dimes, as these could be indicators of a valuable error coin. So while your 1977 one-dime coin in good condition may not make you a millionaire, it could still be worth more than its face value. If your coin is in uncirculated condition or has a mint error, it could be worth several dollars or even more. As always, the key to determining the true value of your coin lies in its price in 2024. The 1956 halfpenny is a remarkable coin for many reasons. Issued during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, this coin was part of the British pre-decimal currency system, which was in circulation before the United Kingdom adopted the decimal system in 1971. The halfpenny, often written as 12D, was a small denomination but played a significant role in everyday transactions for over 200 years. Let's start with a bit of historical context. The coin we're focusing on today was minted in 1956, a post-World War II era. This was a time of significant social change, and the coin carries a glimpse of that era's economy and craftsmanship. Despite its humble value, the halfpenny served as an essential piece of the British monetary system. It featured a distinctive design with a profile of Queen Elizabeth II on one side and a depiction of the famous Golden Hind, the ship of Sir Francis Drake, on the reverse. The 1956 halfpenny has a simple yet timeless design. On the obverse side, you'll find the young portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, often referred to as the first portrait or laureate portrait due to the laurel wreath on her head. This portrait remained a fixture on British coins from 1953 to 1967, symbolizing the dawn of the Queen's reign. On the reverse, the Golden Hind, a famous 16th-century galleon, captures the spirit of exploration and adventure. This design pays tribute to Sir Francis Drake's voyages, emphasizing Britain's maritime heritage. The year of minting, 1956, is located just beneath the ship, adding to the coin's period-specific charm. Now, when it comes to coin collecting, rarity and condition are two critical factors that determine the coin's value. While the 1956 halfpenny is not extremely rare, since millions were produced during this period, finding one in excellent or uncirculated condition can be a different story. Coins that have been well preserved over the years with minimal wear and tear are the most sought after by collectors. Coins in good condition, which show slight wear but still retain all the important details of the design, are more commonly found. However, coins in very fine or extremely fine condition, meaning they have been barely circulated or handled, can fetch significantly higher prices. It's worth noting that a coin's condition is graded on a scale ranging from poor to mint state. A 1956 halfpenny in good condition, where the design remains clear but some high points might show wear, falls somewhere in the middle of the grading scale. So how much is a 1956 halfpenny worth in today's market? Let's break it down. As of 2024, a 1956 halfpenny in average circulated condition typically sells for around $100 to $150. If the coin is in better than average condition, such as very fine, the price can go up to $500 to $700. Coins that are in extremely fine or uncirculated condition are where the real money is. These high-grade specimens can be worth anywhere from $150 to $300 depending on the specific market demand, the seller, and any unique characteristics the coin might have, such as an error or rarity in a specific batch. It's important to keep in mind that market values fluctuate based on factors such as demand, the number of available coins, and the general interest in British pre-decimal coinage. Additionally, coins that have been well preserved in original packaging or protected with little handling over the decades will command higher prices. As we discussed, the better the condition, the higher the price. If you happen to find a coin with a minting error, such as an off-center strike or double die, its value could skyrocket, as these are highly sought after by collectors. If your coin has an interesting backstory, like being part of a historical collection, it can also increase its value. Lastly, the overall demand for British pre-decimal coins affects prices. With the rise of coin collecting as a hobby, demand for vintage coins has been steadily growing, which bodes well for the future value of the 1956 halfpenny. In conclusion, the 1956 halfpenny may not make you rich, but it certainly holds a lot of historical and sentimental value. For a coin that once had minimal purchasing power, it's now worth considerably more in the hands of collectors and enthusiasts. Whether you're looking to add it to your personal collection or considering selling it, you can expect a decent price, especially if it's well preserved. So before you stash away that old halfpenny, take a closer look. It might just be worth more than you think. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into the world of coin collecting. See you in the next video. If you found this video helpful, let us know in the comments. Have you come across a 1956 halfpenny or another interesting coin? We'd love to hear your stories. Next up, we're taking a closer look at the 2004 2p coin, a coin that might seem ordinary at first but could be worth more than you expect. If you found one of these coins in your pocket change or stashed away in a drawer, you'll want to stay with us as we uncover its value in 2024. Could this small copper-plated coin hold surprising value in today's market? Let's find out. Before we dive into its current market value, let's explore the coin's background. The 2p coin is a part of the UK's decimal currency system, introduced in 1971. For over 5 decades, this coin has been a staple in circulation, and while the designs have evolved slightly over the years, the 2p has remained a key part of British currency. The 2004 edition of the 2p coin is very exceptional. At first glance, it may appear like any other coin you'd use for daily transactions, but for collectors, even a common coin like this can hold a special place depending on its condition, rarity, and certain factors we'll explore in this video. The 2p coin from 2004 features an iconic design that's representative of British history. On the obverse side, you'll find the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, as is tradition with most British coins. The specific portrait on this coin is known as the fourth portrait of the Queen, created by sculptor Ian Rank Broadley, and it was in use from 1998 until 2015. It's known for its realistic depiction of the Queen, showing her mature and regal presence. Around the portrait are the words Elizabeth II DG, Reg. FD, which stands for Elizabeth II di Gratia Regina Fidefensor, meaning by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. On the reverse side, we see the historic badge of the Prince of Wales, a symbol that has appeared on 2p coins since their inception. This design, which features a plume of 3 ostrich feathers encircled by a coronet, is accompanied by the German motto Ich diene, meaning I serve. This rich historical reference adds a touch of royal legacy to the coin, making it more than just a simple unit of currency. The 2004 2p coin is composed of copper-plated steel, giving it its familiar reddish-brown color. It has a weight of 7.12 grams and a diameter of 25.9 millimeters, making it one of the larger coins in the decimal system. Now, when assessing the value of the 2p coin, particularly the 2004 edition, condition plays a crucial role. The 2p is not an exceptionally rare coin. Millions of them were minted for general circulation. However, what sets one coin apart from another is its condition. Coins in good condition, where some wear is visible but the main design remains intact, are the most common and will have a standard market value. Additionally, coins with special features, such as minting errors, can be significantly more valuable than their ordinary counterparts. Minting errors, such as mis-strikes or off-center designs, are a collector's dream. If your 2004 2p coin happens to have an error, its value could skyrocket. So how much can you expect a 2004 2p coin in good condition to be worth in today's market? Let's break it down. A typical 2004 2p coin in circulated good condition is generally valued between $200 and $500 in 2024. Since it's a relatively modern coin and millions were minted, its base value is closely tied to its face value. However, if the coin is in very fine or extremely fine condition, meaning it has minimal signs of wear and retains much of its original detail, the price can increase to around $600 to $1,000. For coins that are in uncirculated or mint state condition, collectors are willing to pay a premium. These coins can be worth anywhere from $300 to $400 depending on the demand and specific interest in British coinage at the time. And here's where it gets interesting. If you have a 2004 2p coin with a noticeable minting error, the value can soar even higher, sometimes reaching $50 to $100 or more, depending on the rarity and type of error. Minting errors are rare, but they're highly sought after by collectors, and coins with unique characteristics always draw extra attention in the market. As with most coins, the condition is the most important factor. Well-preserved coins, especially those in uncirculated condition, will always fetch a higher price. Coins with minting errors, such as off-center strikes or doubled dies, are worth much more than standard coins. Always inspect your coin carefully for any unusual markings. While the 2004 2p coin may not be rare, the overall demand for British decimal coins, especially among collectors in the UK and abroad, can influence its price. While the 2004 2p coin is still in circulation, its link to the reign of Queen Elizabeth II adds to its historical significance, especially as collectors seek to preserve memorabilia from her time on the throne. In conclusion, while the 2004 2p coin might not make you a millionaire overnight, it still holds value for collectors, especially when in good or mint condition. So before you pass up that seemingly ordinary 2p coin, give it a closer look. You might just be holding on to something worth more than you think. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, especially if you have one in good condition. Stick around as we uncover the value of the Polaska 50 groszy 1992 coin in today's market and discuss what factors could influence its price in dollars. To understand the value of the 50 groszy coin from 1992, it's important to look at its historical context. This coin was introduced after Poland underwent significant economic changes following the collapse of the Soviet Union. In the early 1990s, Poland embarked on its own path of reform, including a major overhaul of its currency. The 50 groszy coin became part of the newly introduced zloty currency system, which was revalued to better reflect the country's new economic reality. The 1992 version of this coin is particularly interesting because it represents the first few years of this transition, making it a point of interest for both Polish history and coin collectors. The Polaska 50 groszy 1992 coin is made from a copper-nickel alloy, a material that ensures its durability, even with significant circulation. The obverse of the coin features the Polish eagle, a national symbol of pride, while the reverse shows the denomination 50 groszy in an elegant font, along with a wreath encircling the lower portion of the design. These simple yet bold features have made this coin a staple in Polish currency for years, and it still remains in circulation today. When it comes to determining the value of the 1992 50 groszy coin, condition is one of the most critical factors. Coins in good condition are typically ones that have been circulated but show minimal signs of wear and tear. While they may have some minor scratches or dings, these coins still retain the majority of their design features and details. If your coin is in good condition, the details on the Polish eagle should still be visible, with only slight wear on the finer points, such as the feathers or the facial features. On the reverse, the 50 groszy denomination and wreath should be crisp with minimal flattening. Coins with deep scratches, heavy wear, or significant discoloration will be valued lower than those in better condition. But even in good condition, this coin can hold a decent market value, especially for collectors interested in Polish coins from this era. Now let's talk about the current market value of this coin. In 2024, the Polaska 50 groszy 1992 coin is still considered a fairly common coin, as it was minted in large quantities. However, due to its historical significance and its place in the early 1990s reformation of Poland's currency, it has gained some attention from collectors. In good condition, the value of this coin can range anywhere from $500 to $1,000 depending on demand, seller location, and buyer interest. This may seem like a modest value, but for collectors, the appeal often comes from owning a piece of Poland's economic history, especially if they're building a full collection of Polish coins from the era. Coins in uncirculated or mint condition, on the other hand, can fetch higher prices, reaching up to $3 or more, as their pristine quality makes them highly desirable. If you have a collection of these coins, even in circulated condition, it's always a good idea to hold on to them, as they may appreciate in value over time. Several factors can impact the value of the Polaska 50 groszy 1992 coin in today's market. First, the condition of the coin, as we've already discussed, plays a major role. Coins in good or very good condition are always more desirable than those that have been heavily circulated. Secondly, the rarity of the coin can affect its value. While the 1992 version is not particularly rare, finding one in excellent condition can still be a challenge. Coins that were minted in fewer numbers or have unique errors such as misstrikes, off-centers, or design anomalies are also more valuable. So if you happen to have a 50 groszy coin with any of these characteristics, its value could be significantly higher than the typical market price. Another important factor is the demand among collectors. Polished coins, especially those from the transition period of the early 90s, are becoming more popular with international collectors. As the demand for these coins grows, so does their value. If you're looking to sell your 1992 50 groszy coin, keep an eye on collector forums, auction sites, and local coin dealers to see how prices fluctuate. So what's the final verdict? If you have a Polaska 50 groszy coin from 1992 in good condition, its value may range from around $500 to $700 in 2024. While that may seem modest, it's important to remember that coin collecting is about more than just financial gain. Owning a piece of Poland's economic transformation is valuable in its own right, and as time goes on, these coins could see their value increase, especially as interest in historical coins continues to grow. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone who just found this coin in an old drawer, the 1992 50 groszy coin holds a small but significant piece of history. If you've enjoyed learning about this coin, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more in-depth looks at rare and collectible coins from around the world. Next up, we're diving into the world of South African currency with a focus on the R1 coin from 2004. For those who are curious about its value and significance, you've come to the right place. While this coin may still be in circulation, its age, design, and historical background have garnered attention from collectors worldwide. In this video, we'll explore the value of the Africa R1 2004 coin in today's market and the factors that influence its worth in dollars. So stay tuned and discover whether this small but iconic piece of African currency could be a hidden gem in your collection. The R1 coin holds a special place in South African history. Introduced in 1961, the rand replaced the South African pound when the country transitioned to a decimalized currency system. Named after the Witwatersrand, where much of South Africa's gold was found, the rand quickly became an essential part of daily transactions. By 2004, when this specific R1 coin was minted, South Africa was experiencing a period of economic change and growth following the end of apartheid in the early 1990s. As such, the 2004 rand is not just a coin but a symbol of a nation evolving in the global marketplace. The 2004 Africa R1 coin is made of nickel-plated copper, making it durable yet lightweight. The obverse of the coin features the South African coat of arms, which is emblematic of the country's unity and pride. On the reverse, you'll find an image of a springbok antelope, South Africa's national animal. This coin's design represents the natural beauty of South Africa, while also standing as a proud symbol of the country's culture and heritage. When discussing the value of any coin, condition is everything. Coins in good condition typically show some signs of wear due to circulation, but the main details of the design should still be clear and distinguishable. For your Africa R1 2004 coin, if it has been lightly circulated, you should still be able to see the intricate details of the springbok and coat of arms. Coins with minimal scratches, discoloration, or tarnishing are considered to be in better shape and as a result fetch higher market prices. For collectors, coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state. A 2004 rand coin in good condition might sit somewhere in the middle of that spectrum. If the details on both sides of the coin are still intact with only slight wear on the more delicate parts like the springbok's horns or the fine features of the coat of arms, your coin could have a respectable value in the collector's market. Now let's get to the part that you're probably most interested in. How much is the Africa R1 2004 coin worth in 2024? Well, given that this coin is still relatively common and remains in circulation in South Africa, its value is not astronomical. In good condition, this coin typically holds a market value between $300 and $800. The value can vary depending on where you're selling the coin, who the buyer is, and the overall demand for South African coins from this era. While the 2004 R1 coin is not considered rare, it still holds interest for collectors who are either looking to complete a set of South African currency or who appreciate coins with strong historical ties to the country's growth and development in the early 21st century. If you happen to have one in mint or uncirculated condition, you could fetch a slightly higher price, but typically even those coins max out at around $500 to $900. The appeal of this coin for many comes from its cultural significance and the beautiful design rather than its scarcity. Several key factors can affect the value of your Africa 1 Rand 2004 coin. The first and most obvious is condition. Coins in pristine or near-perfect condition will always fetch higher prices than coins that are worn or damaged. If your coin has been kept in a coin holder or protected from the elements, its value may be on the higher end of the spectrum. Next, while the coin is not particularly rare, it is still a piece of South African history. The 1 Rand coins from the early 2000s represent a post-apartheid South Africa, a nation that was integrating into the global economy while trying to rebuild itself domestically. Collectors interested in the history of South Africa during this time period may be willing to pay a premium for coins like this one, particularly those with low wear and tear. Rarity can also play a role in a coin's value. Although the 2004 1 Rand coin is not rare in terms of mintage numbers, coins that display unique features like minting errors or misstrikes can command significantly higher prices. If you happen to have a 1 Rand coin with any unusual characteristics, it's worth getting it appraised by a professional to determine if it's a rare find. Finally, the overall demand for South African coins in the global coin collecting community can impact the value. As interest in African numismatics grows, the value of coins like the 2004 1 Rand may rise. It's always good to keep an eye on collector markets and auctions to see how these coins are trending in value. In conclusion, the Africa 1 Rand 2004 coin, while common in circulation, holds both historical and cultural significance that makes it attractive to collectors. If your coin is in good condition, its value in today's market will range between $1,000 and $1,500, with a potential to reach a bit higher if it's in excellent or uncirculated condition. Although it may not be worth a fortune, this coin serves as a small but important piece of South Africa's evolving history in the 21st century. Whether you're holding on to this coin as part of a larger collection or just discovered it in your change, its value is more than monetary, it's a symbol of a nation's progress. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more in-depth looks at rare and collectible coins from around the world. Thanks for watching and happy collecting.